Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've wanted to record a video for literally days, but as is the course of life, I have been a busy woman. There's a lot going on, as always, and in recent news, I posted a TikTok about having good posture when you are proposing to your woman / significant other after seeing a video where a guy had horrific posture and it just ruined the vibes. Is this life or death? No. Are you going to say no to someone because of their posture? No. But did I have the immediate thought to make a video about it? Yes. Did I? Yes. It took me 30 seconds, and I posted it Friday. Over the weekend, it grew to, right now it's at 3.6 million views. Like, over almost 3,000 comments. Hello. My TikTok, it's finally plateauing. So I get to have some of my TikTok notifications back. I don't have them on normally, but like, holy crap. It inspired this video I'm making because I naturally came across comments of just hateful people, miserable people, angry men, you name it, I had it. Plenty of women sharing their like perfect engagement photos and guys being proud of like, look at this was such a nice photo and everything. Not to say you have to have engagement photos. It's not that big of a deal. But I came across all these comments, like some saying like, I'm going to be single forever. Women just are asking for everything. Like, don't tell me what to do. Literally just the stereotypical, like, in their parents' basement, 55-year-old men who are just like angry at life and have a preconceived notion that all women are terrible, hence why they only have situations where women are terrible, because that's what they believe, and their brain programs them to see that women are terrible and then finds reasons in reality to prove that. But that's a whole other story. I had all these comments about, this is entitled, this is ridiculous, like, this is not that big of a deal, like, you have no idea what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. Everything you can possibly imagine from the world of the internet. And at first, when it hadn't really blown up yet, I was responding to all of them as like I usually do with engagement. And I had the desire to tell these people, like, this isn't that big of a deal, this is a joke, ha ha ha. And then, as it continued to blow up, I was like, one, I can't fucking keep up with all these people. Not saying that in a conceit. Like, I literally cannot keep up with the comments. I still am getting them actively, like, as we speak right now. And it's been like 5 days. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like 5-6 days. 5? What? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How's that 6 days? Anyways, it's been a bit, and I'm still getting comments. But the whole point, only took me 3 minutes to get here, is that there is absolutely... You know what? I stopped myself. And this has happened in other situations in my life before, where someone is just saying something negative or just like argumentative or whatever that's just wrong, and you have the desire to be like, no, that's wrong. Your ego wants to be like, no, like, you're taking this the wrong way, like, no, it's this, or like, no, you're obviously thinking about this like in X way and you're making this like false assumption about XYZ, blah 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 blah. But something I have really noticed and filtered is as soon as you start to over explain yourself or feel like you're going back and forth with someone like that, there is nothing to gain from it. There's nothing to gain. Someone commenting on a random person's TikTok, something negative, or saying something petty to you in person, or just being an asshole, guess what? You're not getting through to them. There is already a wall there. If you've ever seen Emperor's New Groove, there's a wall there. Yeah, that's an Emperor's New Groove. Crunk. Anyways, but there's no point trying to explain yourself to someone who is going to, no matter what you say, misunderstand it, continue the argument, whatever. They're simply just an energy drain. It is a net negative no matter what you do. It makes absolutely no difference how right you are, how wrong they are, how misunderstood you feel. There is no point wasting your energy over explaining yourself to someone who is never going to get it. Instead, if you feel like, there's no point in me wasting energy commenting back to people on this TikTok, because they're already the type of, like, imagine being the type of person to like religiously comment negatively on people's TikToks for no reason, or someone to just take a video like that, which was pretty obviously like mostly satire, and turn it into something that means like that all women are terrible. You know? It doesn't really make sense, does it? Doesn't really make sense. So if you find yourself bickering with the same people or having problems with like the stereotypical, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people fight with like their in-laws or just people that you don't get along with close to you, or just random people. If you're someone who like posts online, for example, if you feel the impulse to like prove yourself to them and like prove them wrong and like get them to change how they're thinking, they're never going to. They are never going to, and that is not your fault. That is entirely on them, because their worldview is already warped in perception to see things the way that they're going to see them. And nothing that you say, no matter how good your intentions are to change their mind or to prove yourself as not a bad person, is going to change their mind. There is no point to it. You have to completely disconnect yourself from the situation and look at it from a bird's eye view and say, wow, this is a complete waste of my energy. You just have to move on with your day. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it get to you, because it means literally nothing. I mean, think about the people who are trying to be negative to you. What good does it do for you to give in to thinking about that at all? Nothing. It does literally nothing. We are fueled by the adrenaline rush of like arguing, going back and forth with people, and like it literally is something that gets addictive for people, which is why you get caught in like the classic like toxic unhealthy cycles or whatever, where you're just like your nervous system's literally programmed to only feel safe when there's drama. Those are the kinds of people saying the kind of shit that gets you worked up, that gets you in that mode of being like, I have to prove them wrong, or like they don't understand me. I need to show them. I need to prove them. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to say a damn word to explain yourself. Stop over-explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you, whether they realize it or not. They are not worth your time. What you're going to do is you're going to look at it at face value. When you catch yourself thinking, over-explaining, pause and don't give them your energy. Do not give them the time of day. You want to know how to deal with someone who's negative? Sarcasm. Sarcasm, bitch. I genuinely, I don't want to jinx this because I still have a lot of years to go with my life, with somewhat of an online presence, etc. But I have always felt quite resilient to people saying shit, because first off, no one's going to say anything bad to you to your face as bad as they will online, because everyone just has no profile picture or a private account, or like they're talking big because they're insecure. It's projecting, and there's literally just no point. I'm losing my fucking train of thought. I lost my train of thought. But I was saying that I feel resilient to when people say shit, because you can just joke about it. They have no power over you. If someone is like, wow, this is such a stupid video, I'd be like, oh my god, I know, right? You're so right. Like, wow. Kudos to you. You just respond with sarcasm. And I feel like I'm already a very witty person, like, with responses. Specifically, sarcasm, as I just said 7 times. So, like, when people comment shit, my first reaction genuinely is usually just to laugh. Because it's like, how are you even going to say that? Like, how are you going to so badly misinterpret what I just said and spew it to your own story to come to this conclusion that is so far off the mark of, like, what the whole point of that video was? Speaking to the TikTok or anything you say, just, like, when people are committed to misunderstanding you, do not waste your time over-explaining yourself. Because there's absolutely no fucking point. There's literally no point. It's a net negative in every single regard, and that person's not going to change by you telling them and over-explaining why you're right or why you think that they should think a different way. If someone's going to misunderstand you, the only thing that's going to be able to change them is themselves. When they actually take a look in the mirror and they say, wow, why am I being a freaking asshole or a bitch? So, needed to share that with the ether. Hope you guys take this lesson into the next time that you're bickering with someone who you're really tired of bickering with, and someone who's just never going to listen to you. Think about the people in your life who might be like that right now, who there's no point in arguing with them because you're just giving into exactly what they want, and they're never going to change their minds. And they just feed off the negativity and knowing that they got to you. They feed off that energy. Don't give it to them. So, could be your most organic selves, and I will see you guys in the next one.